Hello, everyone.
Hi, I'm Julie Chen, and this is Big Brother.
Hello.
So today, the cast for Big Brother 17 was officially announced, and I'm really excited about it because one of the cast members is actually somebody that I know that I went to school with. So I thought that before the season starts, since it's one of my favorite shows in the entire world, I would kind of see the cast and see what my thoughts are about who's going to be on the show and kind of what I think this summer's going to have in store for Big Brother 17. Usually I would have James with me, but he's out of town in Ecuador, so I'm just doing this by myself today. I think once Big Brother actually starts, we'll start doing a lot of recaps for Big Brother because it's our favorite show in the entire world. So let's meet the house guests. Alright, so the first one is Audrey Middleton from Villa Rica, Georgia, and she's a digital media consultant. To me, what I see with Audrey is I see a physical competitor. She seems to be someone who really enjoys doing a lot of physical activity. I think she's going to play the card of I can look like a really fancy high-class girly girl, but behind closed doors you're not going to expect me to be this fierce competitor that can hang with the muscular guys. So I really like Audrey. The next one is Austin Mattelson. He's from Woodland Hills, California, right down the street from me. And he's a professional wrestler, but it says that he grew up with all girls and that he was very self-disciplined to work really hard. So I have a feeling that he's going to be someone who is kind of going to play it low-key, but be a very mental player. For someone who got a master's degree in medieval history and is a pro wrestler, I think he's very versatile and can do a lot of crazy things. So I think that he's going to be a very fierce physical competitor, but also someone who people are going to underestimate with his mental ability. So I love his hair. This feels like Jesus. The next one is Becky Burgess. She's from Denver and she's a retail manager. Becky is a little cutie with her little freckles and her perfect white teeth and her little red hair. She seems to also be someone, just like Audrey, who is going to have a very strong social game, but also be underestimated for how physical she can be. But I think that all the boys are going to fall in love with her just because she's so cute and looks to be really flirty. But looks can be deceiving, so we'll not judge her by her looks. But she definitely looks like the total package where somebody is going to want to work with her, but hopefully she doesn't get caught in a showmance. The next one is Devon Roger. She's from Inglewood, California, and she's a poker dealer. She's somebody that watches Big Brother and is a super fan, so anyone who really loves this show and plays Big Brother the game, I'm always going to be a huge fan of. I think that she's going to be a really strong competitor, and I mean, she looks very physical and fit and ready to compete in the physical challenges as well. Next one is Jace from Dunwoody, Georgia. He's a personal trainer. He kind of reminds me of a Hayden of this new season, and he does all kinds of outdoor activities semi-professionally. He's definitely going to be really strong in the physical challenges, and I think that he'll have a really good social game. I think that he's going to be interesting to watch. James Huling. He's from he lives in Wichita Falls, Texas, and he's a retail associate. James served in the armed forces and was adopted. He definitely looks like somebody who is very southern, but I think that his 6 years in the armed forces is going to come into play a lot. I like James. I think he's cool. Next one, Jason Roy from Fall River, Massachusetts. He's precious. He's a supermarket cashier. Yes, honey. Ooh, I'm kind of obsessed with Jason. His little bio talks about not being in pajamas all day because he's got too much style and sass. I definitely think that he's going to be a huge competitor, especially when he talks about wanting to have an all-girls alliance because he gets along better with women and taking out all the really strong men. I think that he's going to be fierce honey work. John Mcguire. He's 27 from Scranton, Pennsylvania, and he's a dentist. A lot of energy, a lot of obnoxious. I think that he is going to try and like manipulate the women to be on his side because of his charm and how cute he is. It'll be interesting to see because it says that he's out loud, obnoxious, and annoying, but I definitely think that he's going to be a huge competitor and have a really strong social game. Next is Liz Nolan from Miami. And she's a marketing coordinator. Definitely seems like someone who all the boys are going to really like, but someone who all the girls are going to be very intimidated by. In years past Big Brother, there's always that one girl that all the men love, but all the girls don't really want to work with. And I have a feeling that she's going to be that type of player. She's definitely precious and cute, and I think that she'll have a really strong game with the men, but it'll be interesting to see her relationships with the women. Meg Malley from Collingswood, New Jersey, and she's a server. I'm kind of obsessed with Meg. She definitely seems like someone that I would want to be friends with, not even in the Big Brother house, but I think that she's going to be one of those people who everybody just gets along with and will just slide by in the competition. I don't know how great of a physical competitor she'll be, but she definitely has that social game aspect, especially working as a server. You can talk to people. She says that straight guys like her and gay guys like her, so definitely excited to see how she plays out with her relationships with everyone on the show. Next one is Shelly Pool, and she is the oldest I've seen so far. She's 33, from Marietta, Georgia. She's an interior designer. And she's a twin, just like my mom. She's beautiful. Shelly is gorgeous. She is going to be someone who has a goal and doesn't stop until it comes true, definitely from what I can tell. I'm really excited to see how she plays this game. For someone who's been married and was told that she wasn't good enough for Big Brother, but decided to apply to kind of prove a point, I think that she's going to be a fierce competitor. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Shelly in the house. Next is a youngin', Steve Moses from Gouverneur, New York. This kid is going to be similar to what Ian was for his season of Big Brother. I have a feeling that he's going to be someone who's very smart but doesn't let it come across that he's smart. For someone who taught an engineering class at Cornell and is only 22 years old, I definitely think that he has the strategy and the mental game locked down. It'll be interesting to see his social game, but I think that he'll play the card of I don't know anything and just be the young kid that everybody just kind of overlooks just because they're just skinny and scrawny. Next one is Vanessa Rousso. She's 32 and she is from Las Vegas, and she's a professional poker player. Interesting. She's the #2 female poker player in the world. Good lord. So she definitely knows how to manipulate things to get what she wants. Whoa. So it's interesting that there is a poker dealer and a poker player. I definitely think Vanessa is going to be a huge manipulator in the game. Because to me, it seems like if you play a professional sport of manipulation, I don't know if people are going to trust you or take you seriously or give you a lot of their energy, because I don't know if you're going to be believable. So it'll be interesting to see Vanessa, for sure. Last but not least, we have Clay Hunnicutt. Clay Hunnicutt is a graduate from Texas A&M, and he's still in grad school at Texas A&M. That is where I went to school, and he was also on the football team, which is really awesome. I've met him a couple times while I was in school. I was in class with his sister, and he is gonna be great on this show. I think that him being a football player and being so fit, but also being a Texas boy, I think that he's gonna have that physical competitor in him. He's gonna be underestimated for being just a dumb football player, but I think that he's gonna surprise people with his intelligence. He's gonna have that social game because he went to Texas A&M. Hello. But I'm kind of partial. I think that he's gonna do really well, and I'm so excited for him and to see him on Big Brother. And to have another Aggie be on reality television is so exciting. My vote goes to Clay for sure to win Big Brother, so we'll see how he does this summer. One thing that I'm noticing with the professions of everyone is everyone kind of has a double. There's a poker dealer and a poker player, there's a retail associate and then a retail manager, there's a personal trainer and then a pro wrestler, there's a server and a cashier. There's a very there's a college student and a grad student. There's a very similar and direct correlation between people's professions, so I want to see if they're going to do something along those lines. Not that they'll do anything with that, but something to think about. I absolutely love Big Brother, and I'm so excited to see these new house guests. Last season was really awesome, and now that I'm friends with some of them from the show, it's really cool to kind of have me being on a reality TV show, watching a reality TV show, and talking to people who have been on Big Brother. So excited! I know that James is too, and we're going to start doing a bunch of recaps for Big Brother, so make sure you subscribe and tune in as Big Brother goes along. I have a feeling that there's going to be a bunch of huge twists this year, especially with Big Brother Canada and how many twists they had. I think that Big Brother 17 is going to have to step up their game and kind of give it their all with what they do this year. But the house guests look really intense. I think that there's going to be a lot of fierce competition. So far for me, the top 4 that I've seen on this cast that I'm going to be rooting for are Jason, Steve, Meg, and Clay. I mean, so far after looking over the whole cast, I really think the girls are a lot stronger. I honestly like everybody. There's not one person I'm like, oh god, they're gonna be annoying. But again, this is all based off of a bio and a picture, so we still don't know who these people actually are, except Clay. Instead of judging them by just a picture, we're gonna be able to actually see them as competitors. So, with that said, tune in next week, Wednesday, June 24th for the 2-hour premiere of Big Brother. I'm so excited, and I hope that you will watch Big Brother because it's one of the best shows on television, especially in reality TV. Comment down below who your favorites are and what you think of this cast, and tell me if you're excited for Big Brother, and tell me if you watch Big Brother, and tell me if you're gonna watch Big Brother. But give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel for even more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
I feel so good about talking about it. I could just be like, Jesus, you are my best friend. Nosebleed.
Now smize. Smize, don't forget. Don't forget to smize. Are you smizing? No, you're not.